Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News with some latest events in the province. And now coming to details. Ladies and gentlemen, in the morning, October 2nd, the National Assembly delegation of the province held a conference on yesterday, collecting comments from provincial departments and branches on the amended draft law and supplementing a number of articles of the law on access auction, proposing and recommending shortcomings that need to be improved related to access auction. The conference was chaired by Ms. TayNinhTVToday, Deputy Head of the Romso National Assembly delegation.
At the conference, delegates suggested that the draft law needs to more clearly stipulate online auctions on the National Access Auction Portal to ensure feasibility. In particular, construction, management, and operation need to be paid more attention to ensure technical features and responsibilities of relevant entities. From 2022 up to now, Long-Thành Nam Commute Radio Station has received and deployed many information technology and telecommunications applications in grassroots broadcasting, which bring many practical results. In addition, the delegates also proposed the need to consider, amend, and more clearly stipulate specific issues such as conditions for participating in access auctions, auction participation documents, regulations on time, auction locations, auction form. It is to avoid negative effects on auction access. Speaking at the conference conclusion, Ms. TayNinhTV acknowledged and appreciated the enthusiastic, straightforward, and scientific opinions from the delegates. These contributions will be fully researched and synthesized to propose to the drafting agency for consideration during the process of amending the law. In the morning of October 2nd, Standing Vice Chairman of the Provincial Appeals Committee, Võ Đức Trọng, attended and handed over the decision of the Provincial Appeals Committee on the appointment of Deputy Directors of Departments. At the Department of Planning and Investment, the Standing Vice Chairman of the Provincial Appeals Committee awarded the decision to appoint Ms. Nguyễn Thị Thu Vân, Head of the Department of General Planning, under the Department of Planning and Investment, to hold the position of Deputy Director of the Department of Planning and Investment. The term of office is 5 years from October 1st, 2023. At the Department of Health, the Standing Vice Chairman of the Provincial Appeals Committee awarded the decision to receive Mr. Vũ Gia Phương, Director of Tân Biên District Medical Center, as a civil servant at the Department of Health and appointed him to the position of Deputy Director of the Department of Health. The term of office is 5 years from October 1st, 2023. Mr. Võ Đức Trọng requested that the personnel who received the decision need to continue their efforts to develop their experience during their work. Besides, everyone needs to promote personal responsibility combined with promoting collective intelligence to successfully carry out on tasks of the industry. It aims to contribute to the overall development in the province.
People come from the Share Smile project who had just coordinated with Long Vinh Commune, Châu Thành District to organize the program Give Children a Smile for students of Long Vinh Primary School. This is the 7th time this program has been organized.
The program took place joyfully and enthusiastically with musical performances. In addition, there was also a skills activity for students, which revolve around topics such as loving for homeland, protecting the environment, protecting your safety. At the same time, students were given many gifts. We are very happy and excited for students because this is a remote area. Children rarely participate and receive many gifts from programs. Today, the Say to Smile project organized many activities and awarded scholarships to the children. Once again, we thank the Say to Smile project for coming here to help students. We want to bring joy to students in remote areas so they can continue to go to school. Besides, we hope to create a fun festival for children to have more experiences. The program awarded 16 bicycles and 22 scholarships to Long Vinh Primary School students in difficult circumstances. The total cost of implementing the program is over 60 million Vietnam dong. In the afternoon of October 2nd, the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism of TayNinh held a press conference for the event TayNinh's Festival Day in Hanoi in 2023. Up to now, preparations for this event are being carried out by agencies, authorities, units, and businesses urgently prepared according to their proposed plan. Accordingly, the event will be held for 2 days, starting from October 7 at Hoàng Kim Walking Street, Hanoi City. The event took place with many exciting activities and experiences. Especially different from the previous two organizations this year, the TayNinh's Festival Day in Hanoi event will have interactive activities with tourists to create attractive real-life experiences such as try to sing Southern Vòng Cổ with artists, tourism from dance with artisans, typical beautiful scenes and famous tourist destinations of TayNinh province will also be invested in and designed for tourists to take photos freely. The opening night of the event with the theme Flavors of TayNinh will take place in the evening of October 7 and be broadcast live on the Hanoi Radio and Television Station and TayNinh Radio and Television Station. In addition, the event also has many activities such as exhibiting of over 100 photos and paintings about the land, people, culture of TayNinh, and the beauty of Hanoi City, organizing the display of industrial, agricultural, commercial products, and outcrop products of TayNinh province with 35 booths. Furthermore, there is also a tourism promotion conference with the expectation of opening new opportunities for investment and cooperation in tourism development between Hanoi and TayNinh. To achieve the set goals, TayNinh will focus on developing new urban areas, developing housing according to projects and urban embellishment in central areas in the city, towns and areas with high housing density, existing rural residential spots and areas, develop new urban areas with the intersection of space, architecture and landscape around Padang Mountain National Tourist Area, along inter-regional and inter-provincial traffic access. Meeting the criteria of urban areas according to the level of classified urban types, the city is expected to be classified and at least meeting the criteria of rarefied urban area. At the same time, gradually prepare human resources, infrastructure, and policies to carry out the process of attracting capital and technology, shifting labor from agriculture to industry and services, identify and develop strategic product cluster with a focus on processing and services with high added value associated with stable jobs for people, proactively take advantage of opportunities from the centrifugal spillover process of industrial parks being filled in Ho Chi Minh City, Bình Dương, and Long An.
In the morning of October 2nd, Drama and Town Police coordinated with the Task Center for Culture, Sport and Radio to organize propaganda on ensuring traffic order and safety for people on the roads in the mobile phone.
Accordingly, the functional forces of Drama Town have informed people about issues such as traffic order and safety, traffic accidents. Some violations are the main cause of accidents and traffic, consequences, harms, disease burden, circular caused by traffic accidents. Besides, some information such as rules for participating in road traffic, announce the results of handling intentional violations when participating in traffic, solutions to curb and reduce traffic accidents, encourage people to proactively and actively participate in providing information, images and video clips reflecting violations of traffic order and safety in the town. And the traffic and other police force, town police, is also popular with everyone. In the morning of October 2nd, at Nguyễn Văn Linh Secondary School in Trường Hoa Cam Miêu, Hoa Thành Town People's Committee organized the launch of the 2023 Lifelong Learning Response Week with the theme Capacity Building Self-Study in the Digital Era. Speaking at the launching ceremony, Mr. Nguyễn Đức Hảo, Vice Chairman of Hoa Thành Town People's Committee, said that organizing the Lifelong Learning Response Week is a form of propaganda to raise everyone's awareness about lifelong learning and build a learning society. That is an opportunity for departments, branches, localities, units, and organizations inside and outside the town to share and research on lifelong learning and build a learning society, promoting the research tradition of love of learning of the Vietnamese people. Thereby, the movement calls on departments, branches, unions, governments at all levels, and educational institutions to be responsible for creating the most favorable conditions to help people access open sources of documents to meet job and integration requirements, but also develops and builds a culture of self-study in the community.
Recently, the model of growing leafy vegetable has developed wide strongly in Thái Bình Commune, Châu District. Among them, the most prominent are seasoning vegetable production models.
Spices such as perilla, basil, spearmint, peppermint are grown quite a lot in the commune because of their experience in growing vegetables. Farmers here also encounter many advantages in the growing process. At house harvest used to be usually high without being much affected by pests and diseases. At this time, crops are being priced well. However, the price of fertilizers and other agricultural materials is high, so the income of vegetable growers is also affected. Spices and herbs are quite common and popular ingredients in every family meal. Therefore, the development of seasoning vegetable areas according to the vegetable growing model requires attention and investment to meet the increasing demands of consumers.
The audience recently, the youth union work and the youth movement in work for TayNinhTV have always been appreciated by TayNinhTV Youth Union and also Youth Union which have continuously achieved many outstanding achievements. Among them, it is impossible not to mention the mark of the World Youth Union Secretary. She is not only known for her energetic, enthusiastic, and passionate personality in her work, but also trusted and appreciated by Youth Union members, young people, and local leaders. We want to mention Ms. Nguyễn Thị Thùy Dương, Secretary of the Youth Union Work for TayNinhTV.
In order to create more joy for children on the occasion of the full moon in August, the Youth Union of Work for coordinated with relevant units to organize the program Full Moon Festival for Children in Difficult Circumstances in the World. To carry out the program like state, the World Youth Union Executive Committee had to spend a lot of time and efforts to prepare. Among them is the role of the World Youth Union Secretary. I realized that as a World Union Secretary and a leader in local youth movements, Ms. Dương has shown a sense of leading responsibility. She enthusiastically guides young people and youth union members, creating inspiration for them to actively participate in movements. Not only the movement activity create a unique frame for the Youth Union of Work for, but also a series of other practical activities that were also carried out by the union organizations such as Roches, the work of youth joining hands in building civilized cities, supporting the construction and development of economic models for young people, relative activities, volunteering for the community. No matter what movement or activity, Ms. Thùy Dương is also the leader. During the time I participating in union work with Ms. Dương, I saw that Ms. Dương is a very energetic person at work. She inspires the members. There are many youth union members. From practical activities and movements like this, they have contributed greatly to the work of uniting and gathering young people. This is also an issue that Ms. Thùy Dương is very concerned about. I'm always wondering how to overcome the work of gathering young people thanks to the attention of the party committee, the peace committee, as well as the older generations. They have strengthened my spirit through many exciting activities such as cultural sports, art movements, as well as social security work. It attracts youth union members to participate. It helps the union work to develop more and more. After nearly 6 years as Secretary of the Youth Union, Ms. Thùy Dương is very concerned about creating a source of succession for the position of Secretary of the Grassroots Union, because the regimes for Deputy Secretaries of the commune level Youth Union have not yet created motivation to retain the young people. With passion and responsibility for her work, Ms. Thùy Dương has such thoughts and desires. Every time a program ends, her voice almost becomes hoarse. But before she can recover her health, she's busy preparing for new activities because for her, union work is a joy.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.